What's up, everybody? It's Sid and Millie back with another Manchester United game day review. Today, let's go, Millie. We're celebrating a 3-1 win for Manchester United against Aston Villa in the Premier League today. So let's get right into it, Millie.
Let's get right into it. Yeah, it was good to have, another game day. It's been a little while. Obviously, only playing in the Premier League kind of is not the best because the games are so stretched out in this period of the season. But at the end of the day, it was nice to have a Manchester United game day again. Good to see the guys back in action, for sure. So yeah, right off the bat, fantastic 3-1 win, like 3 points. Put us into third place. This is kind of what we were looking for. This is this is the right response coming off of like the previous game, the loss. This is what we expected for a response. We saw proper crosses getting put into the box.
Yeah.
little disappointing that Sheshko wasn't on the pitch when we were seeing the crosses coming in. But again, the intention was there. I think for majority of the game, United were very clear with what they wanted to do. They asserted their dominance. Aston Villa was essentially afraid. They sat in their shell for majority of the game and tried to counterattack. They had some moments where they combined some passes, but I think United were very compact and, comfortable in their defensive shape. When they tied it up 1-1, you felt maybe a little bit of tension in the crowd because, maybe a little bit simply because Aston Villa had just made fresh changes and those changes had an immediate impact on the game. But I think United did a really, really, really good job of kind of just relaxing, they didn't get stressed being, that Aston Villa tied it up. They had a lot of composure, and I think that really shone through today. So it was just fantastic to see how calm they were and how dedicated they were to continuing to push and continuing to try and get the win. So
absolutely.
Really great to see. So yeah, now we can get into the goals.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, okay, so I know what Casemiro had the first goal.
Yeah, Casemiro header off a corner kick, Bruno assist. It was just fantastic. I mean, Casemiro, he has to stay, right? I mean, he's got to extendo. We got to get him to stay for another year. I don't know what we need to do. Maybe get a petition going. Maybe start a GoFundMe, get the funds raised. I don't know what we need to do. Maybe talk to Jim. Talk to Jim. I don't know. But Casemiro needs to stay. We need Uncle Cass for one more season. Just one. That's what I'm saying. Casemiro too soon to go. But yeah, just more than just his goal that he scored today, just overall his contribution to the team, the way he wins the ball back in those dangerous situations that United gets into, but then also just the way that he manages possession. In the way United play, always looking for those forward passes, always looking to kind of cut through the defense. And Casemiro plays an immense role. And his goal, once again, highlighting how important he is, getting in on another set piece. No grimy tactics, no crowding the goalkeeper, none of that bullshit. Just, I'm going to make my run and get to the ball first and put it in the back of the net. And that's just classic Casemiro, freaking Rolls Royce. So great to see. So that was the first one. And of course, Bruno assist. Captain fantastic. Which again leads me into the next goal, which was Bruno's assist to Cunha. Bruno's vision, unmatched. I honestly would venture to say that we have not seen a midfielder with a vision like Bruno Fernandes in this century. Wow. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it is like Zidane, Pirlo level of vision and creativity. Wow. I know that those references, but I'm saying like that is the level of Bruno Fernandes. Like, it's time to start giving the guy his flowers. He's in a different league of his own. I mean, the vision he has, the assists he pulls out of the bag, the way he pops up all over the field, his contribution in defensively and attacking wise, you just can't replace that. I mean, I feel like Bruno Fernandes is one of the players. I mean, he just broke David Beckham's record today.
Really?
For what was it, most assists in a single season for Manchester United.
Wow, good for him.
So now Bruno has the most assists of any player ever in a single season for United, and he played half the season with handcuffs on.
Wow.
Under the last idiot. So
That's
the fact that
amazing.
Bruno Fernandes is able to put up numbers like this once again, with only half a season to work with, it's just unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable. So yeah, I mean, they're gonna have to bury that guy at Old Trafford because he cannot leave under any circumstances.
No,
like Bruno Fernandes, I mean, forever. I mean, he's just brilliant. So yeah, just great pass through to Cunha. Great finish. Cunha, great composer, and yeah, I mean the dance, of course. I mean, hey, he's doing his thing. He did a little dancey dance. So yeah, honestly, but you can see like the vibes are there, and that was great to see. Great finish, and then
they're having fun.
Yeah, for the most part, and then Šeško brought it home once again, super sub.
Yeah.
We kind of talked about in our last video how we didn't necessarily think it was the right game to start Šeško because of the physicality of the game, and then this probably would have been another game where it might not have been the most sense from the start, but coming in as a sub, showing once again that it doesn't matter when he plays. He wants to contribute to the team. He's a squad player, a United player, and that's what it means to put the badge ahead of yourself. And Šeško is embodying that. And that is the type of player we need at Manchester United. We need players that are willing to do what needs to be done for the badge.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how many minutes you get, because you can still have an immense contribution. Bless you. and so that was Šeško today. He came in, got his goal, and that's all that matters. So another goal for Šeško.
That's amazing.
In his debut season. I mean, he's racking them up now. And so yeah, fantastic from him. I'm sure that's gonna continue to improve his confidence, and I think we know that we have a prime goal scorer on our hands. Now, how Carrick continues to incorporate all of our attacking threats, bless you, how he continues to incorporate these attacking threats will be interesting. Like, I do think a little bit of rotation to switch it up depending on who we're playing is a good strategy. So it'll be interesting to see how that keeps happening, what combinations we might see, whether it's Ahmad, Šeško, and Membo, whether it's Membo, Cunha, and we'll see
just
what
kind of switching it up,
exactly
see how the dynamic works differently.
Yeah, exactly, because there were moments today, a couple of crosses Dallo whipped in, and it was like, damn, if Šeško was in there,
I know
Šeško probably is
everyone else just watching the ball go
right
by.
Yeah, so yeah, it's just kind of what I was talking about before the game. Like at times it feels like we play a certain way when a player isn't on the field to allow us to excel in that. So like in the point today, like a few of those crosses Šeško probably taps in. When Šeško did get on the field, he didn't really get as many
of those crosses.
But yeah,
it was like wasted at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, not necessarily wasted, but yeah, exactly. It just we didn't have the right personnel on the field at the time for that. And yeah, I just feel like the only thing I would add now into the attack is the shots from distance. United just have to shoot from distance more. I think like we got to get Bruno to shoot. Like the crowd, Old Trafford was begging a couple of times. Mainu to shoot from distance. Casemiro to shoot from distance.
I know.
Cunha to shoot from distance.
Just need someone to like do it.
Just do it.
I feel like there's so much hesitation and like dribbling and trying to find the perfect.
Yeah, we're missing a lot of. We're missing a lot of like half chances and could be chances in the attacking third because we're trying to go for like a safer option or a safer pass or a slip pass to lead to a cutback. And I feel like those are obviously important patterns. Those are important plays, and those will for sure lead to goals. But players should be having shots. I mean, when you have players like Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, Kobe Mainu, we have at least 7 players that we know can shoot from distance.
Yeah.
I just feel like we gotta lean into it a little bit.
I agree.
Just look at it. Just look at it. That's all I'd say, because not every game is going to present us with opportunities where we'll score off a set piece, or where it will obviously be different depending on the opponent. But that would be just the one thing where I would say, Bruno or Casemiro, please just take the shot.
We know you
Shoot
can do it.
You're outside the 18. The ball's been laid off gently to you. First time, smack it. We've seen both of them do it. So
Yes.
we know it can happen. And I think that we add a few long shots from distance mixed in with what United is already doing attacking wise. That now we're looking at 5-6 goals in the game. 3 was beautiful. I'll take 3 any day of the week. I'll take 3 any day of the week. Nice. But with the attacking players we have, why not 4? Why not 5, 6? Why not make Aston Villa really hate that bus ride home, you know?
Yeah. No,
but I'm sure they did anyway,
yeah,
right?
They probably did.
So yeah, anyway, but yeah, that'd be my, if I had to add a little seasoning
spice,
on top, yeah, that would be my only, this is one other thing we could do. But otherwise, defensively solid, possession solid, chances created solid, capitalizing set piece solid, substitution impact. You just can't complain. It was just all around good match, well managed, and yeah, up the Reds and Michael Carrick. That was what we wanted to see. That is the response that I expected coming off of the last match. So yeah, absolutely love to see it. So up 3 and now officially secured in 3rd place in the Premier League. So,
that's amazing. Can't even be mad.
on we move. So yeah, that's really all.
That's it. Those were our thoughts on the Manchester United versus Aston Villa game in the Premier League today. It was an exciting 3-1 win.
Yeah.
If you made it this far,
thanks for watching.
And we'll see you next time.
Peace.
Bye.
Oh, Lewis Hamilton. P3 today. Well, side note. Peace.